going to be our own Lacante versus BestTeaMaker. So we're going to switch our casters here because having you guys cast against yourselves might be a little difficult. So we're going to go into game 4 here. Hunter, are you ready?
Replay, guys.
I am very ready.
All right, well, we're going to start this replay in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, here we go. Lacante to the west side of the map in blue, BestTeaMaker to the northeast in red. And this map is quite interesting. What do you think of this then, Captain?
Well, I like Lacante's position very much. He's got a nice defensible main base. Got a little bit of a way in, kind of a back door. It's kind of a front door, but it's hidden in the front of his base. But then 2 nice, easy expansions surrounded by a river. So there's only a couple ways to get in without running through water. Whereas BestTeaMaker has kind of the run of the rest of the map. If you look at the water as the dividing line. So both players have 2 nice, safe expansions, and it's going to come down to these 3. Down in the middle and in the southeast for what's going to happen.
Yeah, BestTeaMaker has some good expansions next to him. So I don't think there's going to be too much of an issue with this center mass with the 3 windmills to the south end of the map. I don't think they're going to come into play unless the game goes on like very long. Both players... Well, actually, that's not normal at all. He's gone for 8 farms and then a MG nest. That's interesting. Whereas the BestT is just up to 6 farms and he's on 2 warrens right now.
That MG
that's
nest...
not going to be good at all against him.
MG nest is very well placed to cover that back door, but no units going down. Lacante has gone for chameleons. So chameleons first. And if you'll notice, in his build, he's only got 1 tier 1. He's got pigeons, and that's it. Everything else is a tier 2 or a structure. So funky play coming out from Lacante here. BestTeaMaker with very standard.
Just cheese right now.
Go ahead and vote for who you think is going to win this current match. We have red and blue here, so you can type !, vote red or !, vote blue. And keep telling us what you think as the game is going on. We have that poll working for you right now. BestTeaMaker on 6 squirrels. He's seen that something is up. He's seen a couple of machine guns down. Lacante going for snakes right after those chameleons, so we'll see how this works out for him.
What on earth is he doing? He's just building tier 2s right now. I don't know what he's going to try and do. I guess just get more value out of his food than BestT can? Maybe that's his strategy with those MG nests protecting him. Like, he doesn't have to worry about early aggression. And BestT doesn't have that big of an army right now. It's just well, it's on the way. He's got a few more squirrels, but right now it's basically just 6 squirrels on the front line.
Lacante running back and forth here, struggling to stay out of the squirrel fire and escaping with 1 health just by the skin of his teeth. Sniper balloon up for Lacante, upgrading that machine gun nest in the front. And he's putting out another chameleon warren. He's got 2 snakes out now and 2 chameleons out, and the pigeons. I think the pigeons are going to make a huge difference here because he has a bunch of elite units. This snake here on the low ground, trying to pick off some units as it can. Of course, BestTeaMaker has some pigeons, so not as exciting as it could have been, because those pigeons will keep healing through that snake poison that only lasts for 30 seconds. The BestTeaMaker taking that forward expansion.
This is going to be tough for Lacante. He's not really going to be able to get that much value off his snakes, because if he just tags one of the enemies, it's not really going to do all too much. He's going to have to make some sort of commitment to a fight to get value out of them. He's got 4 chameleons on the way, and he's got falcons as well. I think that'll help him a little bit against BestT here, especially in this position, if he can see up onto the high ground.
Sniper balloon on the low ground, and those snakes have tagged that mill. So 30 seconds, 30 points of damage. That's not going to be enough to take down the mill by themselves, but definitely smart play, tagging them from that low ground, kind of forcing BestTeaMaker to do something about it. And of course, you can't heal that windmill with those pigeons. The mill will start to heal itself eventually, but it's tagging it again with those snakes. If he can keep coming in and dancing in and out and tagging it, he might be able to take down this mill in its entirety.
It looks that way. BestT can't really do too much against it. If he gets too close, that sniper balloon is just gonna do a lot of damage. And that sniper balloon is now, he replaced it, is now in range of that windmill. And that windmill is just gonna go down. This forward base of BestT is going to go down very quickly. And there's a fight about to happen, it looks like, right here on the river.
Falcon's out now. The snake's tagging a couple squirrels. Again, those pigeons are there to heal up. Looking at the army value graph, Lacante has a big advantage in terms of army value, but there's so few units here that those squirrels might just be able to focus fire them down. And that is the danger of having an all tier 2 army. That windmill does go down. A couple more snakes getting some shots off. A fox is out now for BestTeaMaker. That's an excellent response to this. Of course, that fox is going to do maximum damage as there's no tier 1s besides those pigeons. So able to trading some shots with that sniper balloon now. Not a great use of that fox, unfortunately. He does have those pigeons to keep it healed up. But if that fox manages to start tagging tier 2s, and mines go down in the front, BestTeaMaker using those mines, they're full effect. The fox in the back taking out as much as it can, takes down 1 chameleon, takes down 2 chameleons, and unfortunately only taking out those pigeons. Besides that, some squirrels coming in from the side get taken out. But
Just getting a nice shot on that chameleon there. So he did take out 3 enemy chameleons with that fox. That's not too bad. But now he's lost that position. He's got to retreat. Yeah. And Lacante is just coming way ahead in food right now with his 11 farms to 6.
All right, another fight going down. Another mine explodes there. The chameleons in the front doing a lot of damage. Remember, they take out 1 squirrel every time they swing. And there's 3 or 4. There's 4 of them? There's 4 of them out on the field right now, and they're being healed by 6. Those pigeons. There's 6 now.
He's got more on the way.
2 more.
6 chameleons. That's the like main unit of his army. He's going for chameleons.
Joining the throng, trying to keep that sniper balloon from going down. It does manage to go down. That fox in the background trying to snipe away as much as it can, but so far it hasn't been able to take out. I guess it took out 2 chameleons, so 4 chameleons left, or 5. It's kind of hard to see. They're kind of invisible.
They just keep respawning. There's so many warrens on it, and those chameleons in that fight just trying to sneak up on that fox and just take him out in 1 shot, and that fox just barely gets away. This is ridiculous to see.
Twitch chat completely split down the middle. They don't know who's going to win this. Sniper balloon goes up
anyone's game here.
On that high ground. A snake goes down this time. The fox taking another victim. Some squirrels in the front taking the brunt of the force. Those chameleons popping out and swinging those giant clubs they have.
Yeah, up to 8 now.
Oh, there it goes!
Brute force. Oh!
Down goes the fox. The chameleons pop out of nowhere, taking the fox out with 1 fell swoop. So BestTeaMaker losing his biggest defense against this heavily tier 2 army. We'll see if he manages to get another fox out. It is a quarter of the way out right now. We'll see if it comes out before Lacante pushes in with his army. It looks like he's going to push in right now. Lots of chameleons.
I think he can.
10 chameleons out on the field right now. Down goes the tier 3 Warren. This expansion is definitely doomed, and I think this spells the end for BestTeaMaker.
Listen to these club swings. There's 10 chameleons ravaging BestTeam's base. It's ridiculous.
Down goes the last expansion of BestTeaMaker. All he has is a few warrens trying to put down some mines. Hopefully those chameleons will run into them, but I don't think it's going to be in time. In they go into the blast mining base, or farming base in Lacante, taking that game. That was a strategy that I've never seen before. Let's go back to our panel here and see if we could figure out what happened there. Shoefly all tier 2s? What is that?
I mean, it's a bit of a risk because it takes longer to come out, but Lacante was blessed with a very great base for that strat, being able to protect it very well with his machine gun nests. If he had a more open base, it would have been harder to pull off because BestTeaMaker could have wrapped around to an undefended side. But yeah, that was fun to watch.
Too much water.
Yeah, of course we have Lacante and BestTeaMaker with us right now. What happened during that game, guys? How did that go down from a player perspective?
You just built so many chameleons. I had nothing against chameleons.
I think chameleons in general are just strong against squirrels as long as you don't have an insane amount of squirrels. Like the moment you start mixing in anything other than squirrel, the chameleons get stronger and stronger. Because with each swing, they kill 1. And then the pigeon support is really nice because they have so much HP to work with. And as far as the map goes, I think it could have gone either way. The forward base that BestTeaMaker made couldn't really accomplish all that much. It was just a mill, and he didn't really do anything with it, unfortunately.
The problem
then-
was I was trying to bait Lacante up to the high ground where those mines were, but because he focused so much on tier 2s, he never had to worry about losing a large number of army. He could
I
just
think
sit
I
back.
lost 1.5 chameleons to those mines though, so they did end up working out quite well. So
Yeah,
the
that's-
mines were a good play. I just didn't have a reason to go up on that high ground because
Pretty much.
That's huge payback from one mine, which costs 20 to take down 1.5 tier 2 units, which is like 100 food. But I think
all in all, I think it's a strategy that could work if people experiment with it, and I hope someone sees this and thinks, "Hey, I could improve this," and then shows up and beats everyone with it. So that would be great.
I hope so. We'll keep an eye on that strategy as we continue into the finals. See if we get some creative juices flowing in people's brains. But right